Hello. It's been a while since we've done a review. I just did a thoughts video on Stranger Things, but we're going to talk about The Housemaid. I saw it with the girlfriend. I was 100% thinking it was going to be a chick flick when I went in, and the first half of it definitely felt like a chick flick. I was just like, ugh, is this what's going to happen? Is this really ending? But I found out later that it's a trilogy of books. Um, and a lot of people read it before, obviously, they went and saw it, so they knew what they were walking into. I didn't know what I was walking into when I. So the like ending half of it, it turns into, or like the middle half and like the ending half turns into a thriller, and like you start like wondering what the hell is really going on, blah blah blah, and then it starts explaining what's going on. I thought the twist was pretty cool. I thought what was going on was pretty cool. The ending I really liked. I don't know. I would hope they would make the other ones because the way they ended this, it made it seem like they were gonna make the other ones, or they ended it for the other one to happen. Um, I think the actors did a hell of a job. A lot of people I've talked to said that they did a good job of the portrayal from the books. Um, so I'll just summarize what's going on in the plot. This woman, if you don't know, this woman gets a job because she's down and out. And she needs to get a job and move out, blah blah blah, or figure out and get a place, blah blah blah. And then she gets this job for these rich people as a housemaid, but she has to be in home, like she has to stay at the place to be the housemaid. She can't leave or whatever. She can, but 90% of the time they tell her no throughout the movie. They're like, "Oh, you can't leave," blah blah blah. And then it spirals from there, basically. Again, like the first half of it feels like it's some kind of chick flick thing where like the chick's gonna fall in love with the dude, and then it's all gonna be happy ending, blah blah blah. That is not the case by the time you get to the third act. Yeah, I was very satisfied when I walked out. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. um, yeah, as you know, I don't like to spoil, and that movie's still in theaters, so I would recommend just go checking it out. I think it was pretty cool. If you don't want to see it in theaters, I would check out the books because everyone says it's pretty close to the books. They might have leaned off somewhere from the books, like they always do in movies, but yeah, I've heard it's pretty good like the books. Um, yeah, so if you like thrillers, I would go check it out.